Right guys, so we here at the East Street Traffic Department. I'll show you the route most of the time. Right, the route isn't cast in stone, so it might change, but this is the route. I will try and incorporate most of the routes in this tutorial. The main idea of this tutorial is just to create an awareness, especially if you're a new driver, and I think this will be very beneficial for you in case you're doing your driver's test at the EASTRIDGE licensing department. Right, so as you can see here in front, this is the EASTRIDGE traffic department. I'm not going to show my student. I am joined with a live student. He is pretty comfortable behind the steering wheel, but I'll be both doing commentary driving as well as instructions from the examiner as how they give it in advance. So right, as soon as you're ready, we can proceed. So as you can see the stop sign in front there, by the stop sign in front, we're going to take a left turn. So the examiner will basically, you'll do your parking, which is on my left hand side. As soon as you pass the parking, you come out here with the examiner, and you are required to take a left turn and then to turn left at the stop sign. At the stop sign, obviously need to stop behind the line, bumper, everything behind the lines. So you wait for oncoming to clear, and full observation as you move. Just lean forward, just to ensure that there are no vehicles coming from your side, your right hand side, which is your danger side. Right, just stay left of the road for me as far as possible. There are no lines, as you can see, in the road, so just stay as left as possible. Very important, follow the instruction from the examiner. Right, so the robots are red, so obviously check rearview mirror as we're slowing down to stop. So that has been done. I'm both watching my student as well as doing commentary driving. Right, so as you move off, there was a full observation. It has been done already, but we wait until green. So we clutched in first gear, clutch control. So full observation completed, and off we go. Just because this is intersection, check left, check right, just to ensure that there's no vehicles jumping the robot. At this robot, we're going to take a left turn. So pedestrians here, always be on the lookout. Anything might change. You remember your hazards, both stationary as well as moving hazards, so people can be moving hazards as well. Right, let's do a lane change to the right as soon as it's safe to do so. So the appropriate signal checks was on, and the final blind spot before turning was on. I was looking at my student, and this was done 100% correctly. Right, so here are lanes again. Make sure that you are within the lane. Very good stopping distance. As you can see, the vehicle in front of us, we can see the rear tire on the tar. So this is a very good stopping as well as a following distance, safe following distance. Right, so roundabout now, your handbrake is up, gear is in neutral as you wait for the robot to open. So you can time it, and after timing it, first gear, clutch control, which has been done, full observation before releasing the handbrake, and off we go. And then a check to the left and to the right has been completed. Well done to the student. Right, follow the road as far as is possible. Make sure you stay within the lanes. Right, at the next robot, and this is how the examiner does it, the instructions are done in advance. At the next robot, we are going to take a right turn and stay left of the road after turning. So as you can see, there's oncoming traffic. So we wait for oncoming traffic to clear, or as soon as it's safe to do so, you can proceed. Take your left turn here. So 3 checks has been completed. The final blind spot has been completed. We are approaching a pedestrian crossing, so we are obviously safely stopping behind the lines because of the pedestrians, right? So handbrake should be up by now. We're completing a clutch control as soon as it's safe to do so. Full observation has been completed and it's safe to go, and we go. Right, just stay within this lane. Stay left of the road, continue straight. Right, very important as well, guys, as you drive, every 5 to 8 seconds check your rearview mirror. That is very important. Nothing wrong with checking the side mirrors as well. Right, after following this robots, we're gonna take a left turn. So the 3 checks has been completed to the left. The signal is on. Right, so we ensure that we choose the right gear, which is done perfectly. Right, check your opposite robot. Do your checks because it is an intersection, very busy intersection. Right, also very important just to keep a nice slow pace. Right, avoid any obstacles in the road as well. As we're approaching a few traffic humps, just ensure that you check your rearview mirror. It is safe in front, we're just ensuring that it is safe behind you as well as you're slowing down. Right, continue straight on. As you can see, there's 2 opening checks, so very important. Check left, check right, which has been completed successfully. This is a pedestrian crossing, so there's no pedestrians crossing, so just ensure that it is safe at all times. We are approaching a traffic circle. At the traffic circle, proceed straight, continue straight with the road. So roundabout now, check to the left. Signal is on, so we're checking our oncoming traffic to ensure that it's safe. It is safe. We continue. Well done, good checks there. So we exit here to the left. Your signal is on. To the left as well. Pedestrian crossing, no pedestrians crossing, so it is safe to proceed. Ensure that your speed is under 60 as well, the speed limit 60 for the whole duration of the test. Do not exceed the speed limit, guys. Right, we're proceeding straight. As you can see, there's an opening. Check your opening to the left just to ensure that there's no vehicle jumping. Another opening to your right. Very important to ensure that you check your opening to the right as well. Right, as you continue, check your rearview mirror all the time. Every 5 seconds, count 5 seconds in your head. Check your rearview mirror. There's nothing wrong with checking your side mirrors as well. Do that as well. Pedestrian crossing, no pedestrians, it is safe to proceed. Right, the next road, we're gonna take a left turn and then immediately a right. Traffic circle. Student completed the check, rearview mirror check, which was absolutely awesome. Right, so we're going left here. Checks. The 3 checks has been completed. Just the final blind spot before turning. So blind spot has been completed, and we're gonna take a right, immediate right. Right, signals has been switched on to indicate that we're going right. Rearview mirror has been checked completely. Right, clutch control, first gear clutch control, full observation, ensuring that it's safe to do so. Right, so we complete another check, left and right, just to ensure as we crouch, just to ensure that it is safe to do so, and make sure that your vehicle is always safe. So as you can see, there's a few vehicles on the side, so make sure that you are clear spacing. Lovely. Stop sign, we're going right, so check has been completed. Check rearview mirror as you stop, and this has been completed successfully. Right, so after stopping, clutch in first gear, clutch control, full observation has been completed. And off we go. Right, there is someone jumping the stop sign, so my student ensured that it was safe to go and stopped at the moment. Right, so blind spot has been completed, and there we're making our turn. Right, so the next stop sign we're going left. 3 checks has been completed. Right, we are a little bit too close though. Handbrake up, gear neutral every time when you're at the stop sign or by the robots. Handbrake up, gear in neutral. Right, it is a bit of an incline, so we're applying some acceleration, a little bit of acceleration, feel the clutch, and that has been done completely. Full observation, and there we go. Off we go. We're crouching just to ensure that it is safe on our right hand side. It is not yet safe, so as soon as it is safe to do so, we will release our handbrake and off we go. Check and checks has been completed. The blind spot has been completed. Right by the robot, we're gonna take a left turn. Opening check has been completed successfully. So 3 checks has been completed for signal to show that we're going left. Right, final blind spot before turning, as well as the opposite side has been completed because it is a main intersection. So both checks has been completed. Right, as soon as it's safe to do so, let's do a lane change to the right. Check, check, checks. 3 checks has been completed, signal is on. Final blind spot to ensure that it is safe to do so, and off we changed lanes successfully, as well as the indicator light has been cancelled. Right, we are traveling 45 kilometers per hour right now. We're on 50 at the moment, so we're not exceeding the speed limit, which is great. Right, at the next robot, and this is how they do it in advanced instructions, at the next robot we're gonna take a right turn. So check, 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 check has been completed in good time. The signal is indeed on, showing that we're turning right. Just before we change lanes, check blind spot has been completed, and because we're slowing down, the rearview mirror has been completed successfully, and we're stopping. As we stop, we ensure our wheels and bumper is behind the lines. Handbrake is indeed up, and our gears are in neutral. Right, so we're checking the opposite robot. Opposite robot shows orange, amber, and first gear clutch control was done successfully. Full observation has been completed. Final blind spot before turning right has been completed successfully. Everything was done successfully. Right, we continue straight. Right, vehicle on the right hand side overtaking. Student checked that it is safe. Applied the safe speed or following distance. Right, so we're continuing straight. Right, review mirror check has been completed. Handbrake goes up, and we go in neutral. First gear has been applied. Clutch control. People jumping the stop sign, but you have to stop. It is a stop sign. Well done to my student for keeping the composure, and off we go. Check to the right has been completed just for safety. Right, we continue straight. Right, very important to check your moving hazards just to ensure that we are safe on the road. Right. Same procedure, clutch in first gear, clutch control, full observation has been completed, and releasing handbrake, and we're checking again left and right to ensure that there's no oncoming vehicles jumping the stop sign. Safety is key, and that is very important to stick to the safe safety protocols all the time. Right, so we're gonna continue straight on. Right, so my student saw that there's vehicles behind him in the rearview mirror, so he's keeping left as far as is safe to do so, which is great. There is no lines, but the road is big enough to stay as far as possible to the left. Remember, keep left, pass right. That's the golden rule here in South Africa. Right, stop sign, we're going left. There is an opening, we're checking our opening to the left. 3 checks has been completed for the left signal. Review mirror check has been completed, and we are stationary. Brake is up, gear is in neutral. We start all over again. First gear, clutch control. Full observation check from your right because we're going left has been completed. Handbrake is being released. We're checking taxi. Okay, the taxi is stopping and it is safe to turn, and off we go. Right, continue straight. Right, again, the road is big enough for 2 vehicles to pass. Student is keeping as far left as is possible, just to ensure that the vehicle that wants to overtake can do so safely. Very good. Right, opening check. Right, don't sandwich yourself, just stay in the road, yeah? Stay within the road. Right, otherwise you're going to be boxed in. Right, opening check has been completed, right? Review mirror check has been completed just to ensure that there is no one behind us. Right, pedestrian crossing, but there's no pedestrians crossing at this stage, so we continue. At the stop sign, we're going left. Opening check has been completed on the right hand side. The 3 checks for the signal to the left has been completed successfully. We're approaching a stop sign. Review mirror has been checked, and all is good and well. Right, same procedure, handbrake up, gear is in neutral, we follow by first gear, clutch control, full observation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks. Right, as we release handbrake, we just ensure that it's safe on our right hand side, and crouch forward, and there we go, blind spots. Both checks has been completed successfully, well done, and off we go. As we're approaching the robot, it is a pedestrian robot. Okay, it is safe to do so. We're still continuing, still maintaining a safe following distance. Right, continue straight with the road. Checks has been completed both left and right. Review mirror checks are being completed successfully. Every 5 seconds, student ensures that he or she checks the review mirror, which is proper. So we're ensuring again a safe stopping distance. As you can see, our handbrake is up because the robot is closed. We're checking the opposite robot. It is Anver. There the robot opens. Full observation checks has been completed. As we're approaching the main intersection, a check to the right and a check to the left has been completed, just to ensure that it is safe all around us. We following the road, we continue straight. Right, review mirror checks have been completed. just to ensure that there is no oncoming traffic and that we ensuring that it is safe all around us all the time. Opening checks has been completed. Check to the left, to the right. As you can see, intersection. Right, there is some moving hazards, so we ensure that it is safe. We're following a safe following distance. At the following robot, we're gonna take a left turn. So we're close to the traffic department once again. Very important, we're not touching the left-hand lane. As you can see, the vehicle in front is in the left-hand lane. We stick to the rules, so no touching of the left-hand lane. Well done from the student. Right, main intersection, check to the right has been completed. Check to the blind spot to the left before turning, which is excellent. At the robot, we're gonna take a left turn. Right, so the robot is just about to close. We're not rushing for the robot. Sometimes the arrows open, so just check there, the arrows are open. So first gear, clutch control, full observation, and the robot is closing again and go back to neutral. Awesome, which has been done. Right, so do not, as a student, chase for a amber robot. Rather just safety. Safety is key all the time. Right, full observation has been checked. Our indicator is on the whole time. Checking our blind spot to ensure that it is safe to do a left turn and continue straight. Guys, we're approaching the end of our route. As you can see, we're getting close to the licensing department. Proceed straight. Let's do a lane change to the right as we're going to take a right turn here in front. Checks has been completed. Blind spot before turning has been completed, and we're going to take a right turn here. As we can see, there's obstacles here in our way, so you need to ensure that you wait until it is safe to do so. So just as we can see, there's some obstacles in our way, so we aren't able to take the turn. So you just wait, handbrake up, gear neutral. As soon as it's safe to do so, then we can move and proceed. So at this stage we go clutch in first gear, clutch control, full observation once again. As the traffic cop is moving, we move as well. And like I said, we are close to the traffic department, so all you do, just stop here in front, put your signal on to the right, and this is where we complete the journey. Thank you guys.